Imagine a truck that doesn't just drive on roads, but completely transforms the entire trucking industry. When the Tesla Semi was first unveiled, many said it was impressive, but not ready for real-world use. But now, the new features of the 2026 Tesla Semi have even surprised Elon Musk himself. It's no longer just an electric truck. It has become a powerful machine that is leaving diesel trucks in the dust, silently and without emissions. Power, range, payload capacity, and technology. Tesla has brought about a transformation on every front that no one expected. Most importantly, this time, Tesla hasn't just changed the numbers. It has created an entirely new experience. Driving dynamics, charging convenience, cost savings, and maintenance. Every aspect has been designed to directly benefit both truck owners and drivers. According to reports, after seeing the new specifications, Elon Musk himself admitted that this truck has exceeded his expectations. And when Elon Musk says that, you know it's a big deal. Other companies are no longer just competing. They are under pressure because Tesla has accomplished something that usually takes years. In this video, we will explore in detail what's new in the 2026 Tesla Semi that sets it apart from other diesel and electric trucks, which features could shake up the entire trucking industry, and why this truck could define the future of transportation. Stay tuned until the end of the video because we will discuss something that could be a game-changer for the entire trucking world. Before we proceed, please subscribe to the channel so you can be among the first to see videos like this. What is the real purpose of the Tesla Semi? To understand the true purpose of the Tesla Semi, we must first understand that this truck is not just a new model, but a complete paradigm shift. Whenever Elon Musk ventures into something, his goal isn't just to create a better product, but to transform the entire system. The same thinking is behind the Tesla Semi. For decades, the trucking industry has relied on diesel. Large trucks, heavy exhaust fumes, tremendous noise, expensive fuel, and constantly rising costs. These had become synonymous with the trucking business. People had accepted that heavy transport was simply like this and couldn't be changed. But Elon Musk questioned this. He wondered, if cars can run on electricity, be faster, and be more affordable, why can't trucks? Elon Musk knew from the beginning that if he wanted to make a real impact on the world, selling only cars wouldn't be enough. The real pollution and expense come from the trucking industry. A single diesel truck pollutes more than many cars combined. Millions of trucks on the highways every day poison the air, increase oil consumption, and constantly drive up company costs. When diesel prices rise, transportation costs increase first, and then that impacts the price of everything else. This is why Elon Musk targeted heavy transport. His goal wasn't just to build an electric truck, but to fundamentally change this entire expensive and polluting system. The true purpose of the Tesla Semi is to demonstrate that noise, fumes, and diesel are not necessary for heavy-duty work. This truck proves that a heavy vehicle can be quiet, clean, and more cost-effective in the long run. While diesel trucks require expensive fuel every day, frequent servicing, and constant engine maintenance, the Tesla Semi offers a simpler approach: fewer moving parts, fewer breakdowns, and lower costs. This is why, upon seeing the Tesla Semi, truck owners and large companies are starting to think not just about trucks, but about their entire business model. Another major goal of Elon Musk is to transform the lives of truck drivers. Drivers of diesel trucks have been working for years amidst noise, vibrations, and fatigue. Long drives take a toll on the body, leading to distraction and an increased risk of accidents. The Tesla Semi aims to change this as well. Through a quiet ride, better control, and smart systems, the driver is being viewed not just as a laborer, but as a skilled operator. When drivers feel safe and comfortable, their work improves and losses are reduced. Most importantly, the Tesla Semi is designed with the future in mind. The world is gradually moving towards stricter environmental regulations. In the future, diesel trucks will face increased taxes, restrictions, and higher operating costs. Elon Musk foresaw all of this. Therefore, the Tesla Semi was designed not for today, but with the next 10 to 15 years in mind. This truck presents companies with a choice: either cling to the old system and fall behind, or embrace new thinking and move ahead. Why the 2026 upgrades are so special? The buzz surrounding the 2026 Tesla Semi upgrades isn't without reason. In fact, this is the first time an electric truck has been redesigned not just as a new technology, but as a true working truck. When the first version of the Tesla Semi was released, it certainly grabbed the world's attention, but many truck owners and companies were watching cautiously before committing to its use. They had questions. Could this truck handle the rigors of daily heavy-duty work? Would it be reliable over long distances? And would it actually save them money? The 2026 upgrades directly address these questions. With the first version, Tesla proved that an electric truck was possible. But with the 2026 model, Tesla is demonstrating that an electric truck can be better. The biggest difference is that the focus is now on practicality and usability, not just showcasing technology. Tesla has carefully considered the everyday challenges faced by truck drivers, fleet managers, and logistics companies. They realized that the real problems weren't just range or speed, but charging time, truck downtime, driver fatigue, and operating costs. The 2026 upgrades were designed with all of these factors in mind. A major change is the emphasis on reliability in the new model. While the first version was viewed as a novel technology, the 2026 Tesla Semi is being presented as a dependable workhorse. This means improved battery management, more consistent performance, and predictable results in varying conditions. This is crucial for companies, as every hour a truck is running translates to revenue. If a truck is down, it means lost money. Tesla understood this, and the new upgrades reflect that understanding. Significant improvements have also been made for drivers. While the cabin and controls in the first version were innovative, the 2026 model makes them even more intuitive and comfortable. The thinking behind these changes is to reduce driver fatigue during long drives, make controls easier, and improve focus on the road. Tesla realized that no matter how advanced the truck is, its full potential wouldn't be realized if the driver wasn't comfortable. Therefore, the driver experience has been prioritized this time. Another major concern for companies was charging. Previously, people thought that charging an electric truck meant hours of downtime. With the 2026 upgrade, Tesla has tried to alleviate this fear. Through a better charging system and smart planning, the truck can be charged during times when it would otherwise be idle. This minimizes disruption to operations and keeps the truck on the road for longer periods. This is what makes it most attractive to companies. Another key difference is that the Tesla Semi is no longer just a showcase of technology, but a strong option for cost savings. While people were still crunching the numbers with the first version, the 2026 model clearly signals that this truck will be cheaper than diesel trucks in the long run. Lower maintenance costs, fewer breakdowns, and predictable expenses, all these factors are now becoming much clearer. This is why the 2026 Tesla Semi upgrades are considered so significant. New range and battery technology. First, let's understand the basics. In the world of trucking, range doesn't just mean how far it will go, but rather how much work it can do without stopping. According to reports and industry input, the 2026 Tesla Semi is targeting a real-world range of approximately 500 miles, 800 kilometers, even with a full load. The term full load is crucial here, because any truck can travel a long distance empty. The real test comes when it's carrying heavy cargo. Now, let's connect this to real-world scenarios. In India, the US, or Europe, long-haul trucks typically cover routes of 600–700 kilometers per day. Diesel trucks do this easily because once the tank is full, there's no need to worry. The fear with electric trucks was the hassle of charging along the way. The 2026 Tesla Semi's range directly addresses this fear. A truck leaves in the morning, runs all day, and returns to the depot in the evening, without the headache of charging in between. Now consider the benefits for the truck owner. Previously, if an electric truck only had a range of 300–400 kilometers, the owner would have to break up the route, make the driver wait, and deliveries would be delayed. But a 500-mile range means an entire shift can be completed without stopping. This means the truck spends more time on the road and less time at the charging station. The longer a truck is idle, the more money is lost, and Tesla has focused on minimizing this loss. Now let's talk about real-world factors. Wind resistance, inclines, weight, and weather. All of these affect range. Tesla hasn't simply increased the range of the 2026 Semi by adding a larger battery. They've also focused on efficiency. The truck's design minimizes air resistance, the motor power is used only as needed, and the battery avoids unnecessary energy waste. This means the range being quoted is achievable not just in a lab, but also on the highway. Another direct benefit of fewer charging stops is peace of mind for the driver. The driver doesn't have to constantly worry every 200–300 kilometers about whether they'll find the next charger. They know the truck will comfortably complete its route. This makes driving safer, reduces rushing, and lowers the risk of accidents. This is of immense value to companies, as accidents not only pose a risk to life, but also result in significant legal and financial losses. Now let's talk about money, because ultimately, everything boils down to that. A longer range means fewer charging sessions, and fewer charging sessions mean lower electricity costs and better planning. Companies can charge the trucks at night when electricity is cheaper, and operate them continuously throughout the day. This kind of control isn't possible with diesel trucks. Nobody knows what the fuel prices will be tomorrow. Another crucial point is battery life. When the truck doesn't need to be frequently fully charged and discharged, the battery experiences less stress. The longer range allows the battery to remain healthier and maintain its capacity for years. This means truck owners won't have to incur the expense of replacing the battery prematurely, which is considered one of the biggest concerns with electric vehicles. The 2026 Tesla Semi's range isn't just a number. It represents the freedom to complete an entire workday without interruption. That's why there's so much confidence and discussion surrounding this range. This range elevates electric trucks from experimental vehicles to mainstream trucking, and that's the biggest victory for the Tesla Semi. Power, torque, and heavy-duty hauling capabilities. Whenever electric trucks were discussed, the first question that arose was, how will they handle heavy-duty work? The prevailing belief was that electric vehicles were fine for city driving, but climbing hills, hauling full loads, and driving on highways all day were tasks only diesel trucks could handle. The reason was clear. The sound, vibration, and sheer power of a diesel engine led people to believe that this was the only true power source. Electric motors were considered lightweight and less powerful, but the Tesla Semi was the first to shatter this perception. The Tesla Semi's greatest strength is its torque. In simple terms, torque means pulling power. In a diesel engine, torque builds gradually. Gears shift, there's noise, and then the truck gains speed. But an electric motor works differently. As soon as the accelerator is pressed, Full power is delivered instantly. This is what's so surprising about the Tesla Semi. Despite carrying heavy loads, the truck moves effortlessly. This is why those who saw it in action with a full load for the first time were astonished. The difference is even more evident on inclines. When a typical diesel truck climbs a hill or an overpass, its speed drops, the engine strains, and a line of traffic forms behind it. The Tesla Semi surprises everyone here. Thanks to the instant power of the electric motor, the truck maintains a consistent speed even on inclines. The driver doesn't need to constantly shift gears or strain the engine. This not only makes driving easier, but also saves time. The Tesla Semi's performance on the highway with a full load also changes people's perceptions. Heavy trucks usually accelerate slowly, making overtaking difficult. But the Tesla Semi accelerates smoothly and silently. This doesn't mean it's a race truck, but it does mean that the driver can easily keep pace with traffic. Smooth acceleration reduces fatigue and provides greater control. Now let's talk about the charging system and time savings, which are a real game changer for the trucking business. Previously, people thought electric trucks meant hours of charging and lost work time. But Tesla is ready to change that perception. The new charging system is designed to provide the truck with the necessary charge in the shortest possible time. The model of spending an entire day charging is not applicable here. In the trucking business, every minute counts. If the truck isn't on the road, it's not earning money. Tesla's charging system is designed with this in mind. The idea is that the truck can be charged while it's parked for loading and unloading, or during the driver's break time, eliminating the need for separate charging stops and keeping operations running smoothly. Faster charging means the truck gets back on the road sooner. This directly saves money. While diesel fuel prices fluctuate daily, electricity costs can be planned in advance. Companies can charge during off-peak hours when electricity is cheaper, covering their needs for the entire day. This keeps the fuel budget under control and avoids unexpected expenses. Most importantly, the combination of power, torque, and charging makes the Tesla Semi not just a new truck, but a superior work machine. It demonstrates that electric trucks are not weak, but rather more intelligent and efficient when used correctly. Heavy loads, long distances, and time savings, on all three fronts, the Tesla Semi has proven that it's time to change outdated perceptions. Safety and automation features. When people think about the Tesla Semi, most of the focus is on its power, range, and speed. But one of its greatest strengths is that this truck isn't just powerful, it's also intelligent. In reality, the biggest danger in heavy trucking isn't power, but human error. A tired driver, sudden braking, mistakes while changing lanes. This is where most accidents begin. The Tesla Semi's safety and automation features are designed to mitigate these risks. First, let's talk about automatic braking. In a typical diesel truck, the driver has to handle everything. If the vehicle in front suddenly stops and the driver's attention is diverted for even a second, an accident is almost inevitable. The Tesla Semi's smart sensors and cameras constantly monitor the road. As soon as the system detects a potential collision, the truck brakes automatically. It doesn't replace the driver, but it does compensate for human error. This feature can be a lifesaver in heavy trucking, where there is very little room for error. Lane control is another equally important feature. On long drives, drivers get tired, their eyes become heavy, and the truck can gradually drift out of its lane. The Tesla Semi's lane control system detects this movement and helps steer the truck back into the correct lane. This can prevent major accidents, especially on highways where high speeds and heavy loads are combined. In addition to all this, The Tesla Semi's smart systems provide the driver with early warnings. Approaching traffic, sudden obstacles, or dangerous situations. All of this information is relayed to the driver in a timely manner. This means the driver doesn't have to be a superhero every second of the drive. The truck assists them. This is a huge relief for companies because accidents mean not only vehicle damage, but also legal complications, insurance costs, and sometimes even loss of life. Now let's move on to operating costs, which is the biggest concern for any trucking company. This is where the Tesla Semi truly shines. The biggest expense for a diesel truck is fuel. No one knows when diesel prices will rise. The monthly budget gets disrupted, and profits take a direct hit. The Tesla Semi uses electricity instead of fuel, and electricity prices are far more stable and predictable. Companies can plan in advance when to charge and how much it will cost. In terms of maintenance, the Tesla Semi also surpasses diesel trucks. Diesel engines have hundreds of parts: oil changes, gearboxes, clutches, exhaust systems. Everything requires time and money. The Tesla Semi significantly reduces these hassles. Electric motors have fewer moving parts, resulting in fewer breakdowns. This means fewer workshop visits and lower maintenance bills. When it comes to long-term savings, the Tesla Semi offers companies the greatest advantage. While the initial cost may seem higher, the savings on fuel and maintenance become evident within a year or two. Furthermore, safety features reduce accidents, lowering insurance costs, and keeping the truck on the road for longer. The more the truck runs, the more revenue it generates. It's simple math. The Tesla Semi benefits companies in two ways. On one hand, it reduces losses through safety and automation, and on the other hand, it increases profits by lowering operating costs. This is why the Tesla Semi is being considered not just a new technology, but a smart business decision. This truck demonstrates that the future of trucking is not just about power, but about intelligence. If you liked this video and want to receive similar practical, insightful, and useful information every day, subscribe to the channel now. Don't forget to press the bell icon so you're the first to see major updates related to the Tesla Semi and the automotive industry.